to him, boss.
Hey man, welcome to another episode of RunItRight podcast. They didn't know that we was gonna keep going like this.
They thought it
they
was
don't know why we still going like
it's
this.
a pump. We gotta go.
Now, we are in Houston, Texas.
H-Town.
I got a certain person with me, man, that they don't really know.
They don't know
who he is. But this is who I fuck with.
Facts.
If we're gonna run it, gonna run it right.
You gotta run it right, brother.
I got Big Jimmy with me, man. He is Getta. And I know him because he's married to my cousin. And it's this H-Town shit to Louisiana shit, man, and we connected like that, bro. So, I mean, that's just where we at, man.
Yeah.
So, I'm still that boy can't go high.
Brother, Nick Fresh in the building. Let me say something.
Talk to me.
Them goddamn shoes you got on. He's speaking volumes, brother. He's speaking volumes upon
I did not know you was gonna go there.
Let me tell you something. A chick had seen you before I could say something to you, and I never wanted to put it out there. She said in herself she wanted to say something to you, but I seen her. Her spirit said.
Spirit said something. What she said?
Goddamn, nigga, them shoes is bright.
Them bitches lit.
I wish
these bitches are lit.
I had them hoes in my collection.
The thing about it is, I'm always about that lit shit. I'm about that lit shit.
Lit.
So if you can catch me being lit, I'm gonna be lit. I got on highlight. I got highlighters on my feet. I got highlight daddies on my feet.
They ain't ready for
but they ain't really.
I told the chick I had graduated 3 times. She ain't understand what I meant by me saying I graduated 3 times. But if you take a look at the shoe, that bitch got tassels on.
It got tassels on. Now we're talking about shoes.
Come on now.
That's what he got tassels on.
Get him out the way. They got tassels on.
That's just to get it started, brother. I like it, brother.
Let me go back. While we talking about getting shit started, brother, before we bring on my dog, we gonna go back to a motherfucking time we had. Cause see, y'all saw us in Atlanta, but y'all didn't really see us
y'all didn't see
in
us in
Atlanta.
They did not see us in Atlanta. They did not see us in Atlanta.
Let me first start off by saying, I don't remember the name of this. I'm lying. I do remember the name of the spot. The Mad Italian.
Okay.
Let me tell you something. Them motherfuckers got them Philly cheesesteaks.
I don't know what that is.
You a fucking liar because you had one, brother.
I had one?
You had a Philly cheesesteak. We both got Philly cheesesteak and wings.
I ate the fuck out of that.
You remember now.
I ate the fuck out of that.
Don't you remember?
I ate the shit out of that.
That's Atlanta for you. They'll trick you. Let me tell you something. We went to a place where we thought was a goddamn hookah lounge, and that bitch ended up being what? A tire shop. I was upset about it.
We did.
I was upset about it.
No.
But she finally brung us. The Uber driver told us, hey, young brothers, let me let y'all know something. You niggas must ain't Ubered enough in life. But if you edit the spot that you trying to go,
we're gonna get there.
You gonna go wherever you need to go.
But yeah.
So we went right there.
That's where we went.
That's it.
We was really out there.
We was in Atlanta. We
in
was
Atlanta streets, man.
We was doing it.
Let me see something, Jimmy.
Come on.
Last time, you have been to Atlanta?
Yes, sir.
What was your experience in Atlanta, brother? Talk to me, because it's a lot of shit going on in Atlanta.
I love it. Finish with his experience. I
love it. Talk to me.
It was a nice experience. Good for our culture.
Yeah,
factuals. Black culture.
Factuals.
You know, it's very, very like diverse and black people. You got all different type of stuff going on. When you go there, you basically gonna see us.
You gonna see us. That's exactly what you gonna see.
Everything.
That's it.
That's us.
Speaking of which, lamb chops and what was it?
Your chef.
Curry. Oh, Jesus Christ. Let me tell you something.
That we speaking of?
I just want to touch on him real quick, and I'm gonna get off.
Get out the way.
Man, your chef. Let me tell you something. Your chef in Atlanta, Georgia. Your chef. Shout out to your chef. That nigga blessed my life. I'm gonna tell you that now.
He did that. He did that. Did that.
I never knew a nigga that'll be up at 10 a.m. and 2 a.m. cooking lamb chops
Hey, man.
and curry pasta.
Hey, man.
Huh?
Hey.
Kev, what I told you, I bet the Kev, man, I'm drunk, nigga, give me something to eat, Kev, give me something to eat.
Nothing to eat.
That boy showed up at the door. Yo, chef.
So listen, people, we are in Atlanta, Georgia.
Georgia.
I told my dog we gotta go to Atlanta because we really need to speak on some big business. Yeah. We gotta go to Atlanta.
Facts.
They fucking with Atlanta.
Facts.
Atlanta fucking with RunItRight podcast.
Atlanta fucking with everything. See, let me tell you something.
Come on, talk to me.
Atlanta is not like Louisiana or fucking Texas. See, they don't abide by the rules of what the governor said. Fuck a mask mandate. Fuck a you niggas closing down life. What we gonna do? Is we gonna do everything that we was doing previous to this COVID shit. And if it work, it work.
The thing is, they support. Let's think about it.
Everything. It's no look. A nigga that I know, a nigga that I work for, he has a slogan. Let's hate, more hustle.
Hate less, more hustle.
Let's hate, more hustle. That says an abundance of shit right there just in itself.
That's what that is.
Let's hate, more hustle.
That's what that is.
See, where we from, you got a motherfucker that'll, just because you doing, nigga, you got highlighter shoes on right now.
Okay.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't know two people that got those shoes, nigga.
I don't know one.
I don't like it.
I don't know one. I don't know
it's
one.
The problem with
nigga
me.
With these shoes on.
And see, that's the problem. Instead of people being grown ups and having to not run their head against that wall, what they do is run their head against that wall, crashing
shit out, crashing the fuck out every time.
And let me say something to this nigga before he get too ahead of himself.
Yeah.
And he think he the shit. And that's where that envious comes from. Instead of a nigga just being like, okay, cool. What I've learned in 2020 is that ain't nothing good. It's nothing good that ever happened in 2020. And we're here. We know that. So the congratulatory
2020 has been a
rough situation.
It's more than a rough.
Talk to me, Jim. Talk to me.
Brother, it's
all this shit going on with this COVID.
Man.
Mandatory
mask mandate, all the rest of this stupid ass shit, bro.
President and all.
Man.
You know, all the rules, all this stuff going on, all these cops killing us constantly. And, you know, some of these white folks just don't, it's just not understandable why they don't understand and see where we coming from. It don't make no sense to me. How you not going to understand
I've touched on that.
We all touched on that because they understand. But this is my question to you,
it's
though.
genetically inbred in
Nah,
us.
that's true, too. But this is my whole question, fool. Like, how can they understand it, but why would they even give it up and say, yeah, we wrong? They know they're wrong, but they're not gonna say it though.
For me,
that shit crazy.
Us as black people, we feed until
We accept it.
and misfeed and accepting the stuff that's going on.
We accept it.
I was having a conversation with one of my good friends, my god sister, about just having a back-to-back conversation with her on Facebook when we were just talking about, you know, just letting her know, you know, the Bible, just it's just in the book of the Bible. You know, they have no book in the Bible telling us, you know, do unto others, have others do
unto you. There you go. I'm with that.
They righteous, but at the same time, we don't do that as black people because we go back to the other person. Yeah. We turn that cheek.
Nigga, I turned the cheek.
I
turned two already.
Yeah.
I don't got no more else to turn.
Yeah. So, you know, and this is they message to us, you know. And they ain't doing nothing unto us that we ain't done to them.
Real.
Right.
That's
you
real.
know what I'm saying?
That's real.
So, you know, I think the mindset of that whole situation needs to change. You know, so we have to start doing their rules. You know, when they come to our neighborhood, you know, when they come to our neighborhood, the first thing a black man think about
touch on that.
when you be in the hood. You know, first thing black dudes on the black. Oh shit, man, that must be the feds.
Mother gotta be the feds. They white. They the feds. Why they over here? This ain't good.
But when we go to their neighborhood, shit, they walk up.
They criminals.
Yeah, they criminals.
They criminals.
So
The criminals.
Number
Why
black
is it when they come to our neighborhood, you know?
We think
regardless of what you
think of them as a higher authority than us.
But that's what I'm saying. So when they come to our neighborhoods, instead of us thinking, regardless what your background look like, shit, call the cops.
Call the cops.
You know?
Why you in our neighborhood?
Yeah, why you in there? Walk up to them and ask
And say, why you in my neighborhood, goddamn?
Because,
what you doing over here?
It's crazy. Asian
good.
people,
good.
and this is no racist shit, none of that. We're gonna clear the business. Asian people have been doing that shit for years.
Yeah.
And they have been able to keep out. You have Chinatown and you have Koreatown and all the rest of these.
You have all these type of towns
because
they're racist.
They're able to keep the bullshit out of their
there.
What you got going on? It's a truck coming in my neighborhood. I need to see what the fuck going on with this truck.
Yeah.
Huh?
I get it.
Why is this truck coming into my neighborhood at this time? What's on the truck?
Well, we're the only race that haven't got our reparations.
That's it. Let me tell you.
But you'll never.
Come on.
If we gonna go, we gonna go.
We're gonna tell you why.
We're gonna go.
As a black race,
Yeah.
we're not a nationality.
Well, we know that.
We're not a nationality.
That's true.
So, with us not being a nationality, we're not getting reparations on anything.
We're
And
not
they're
gonna
not
get no
gonna make
We're the only race.
Not gonna get no reparation, man.
Every country that they didn't went
Come
to,
on now.
America went to.
Come on now.
And straight destroyed.
You got Japan. What they do? Pearl Harbor.
Gave
you
it
got
to
Japan.
Gave it to
got their
them.
own. What? Come on now.
Gave it to
I'm
them.
done, brother.
Gave it to
I'm
him.
done. They gave it to them, boss.
I hate to go.
Korea. You got Japan.
Japan.
China.
Like right now, all the Arab people that's over here.
Uh-huh.
You know, they've been here, but in the last 20 years, 30, the last 20
They've been winning. They've been
Niggas
winning.
was scared. First and foremost,
They've
niggas
been
scared
winning
because of 19.
They've been winning, man. They've been
all
winning.
the rest of everything else that was going on. But these niggas been sending money back to they people for years.
Yeah.
We already know that though. We already know that.
Never held nothing on.
We already know that. But the thing is, we already know this shit.
Yeah.
But us as our culture, we don't have to talk about it no more. All our people here. You know.
Yeah.
All our great grandmothers and grandmothers, they not here no more.
Yeah.
You know.
But
I
all
know
the
the percentage
business.
of some of our grandmothers not
That's
here.
it.
Right.
You
That's
know.
it.
So where we gonna send our money to? Everybody that's in Africa, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean,
You know,
But all the business. See, what's great about them is everything that they set up in the past still lasts.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if it's a business or anything that they set up current to what you running right now, then it's still good.
yeah.
But let me ask you something this here. Like, but it's not to the level what it was. Now you have less
course.
black people
Of course.
owning businesses.
Of course.
You know, and all this stuff like that.
But you
so
We're in that 401 year.
And you know why that is?
We're in that 401
The gentrification that we pull, and it's not even purposely, but the stuff that I told you that T.I. talks about, the opportunity zones,
Right,
and
all that.
the Section 3 shit just
Right.
in itself that Ben Carson introduced back into the whole Donald Trump era, because you know this motherfucker ain't do shit.
Yeah.
I know where you going.
This motherfucker ain't do shit. Okay.
my nigga.
So you know what I'm saying? The reparations
Yeah.
and everything that he introduced back into it made the gentrification possible for not only just the random ass people that you see, but the people that been trying to get us out of wherever we can habitate in.
Right. I get that. I get that.
One of my
dog.
big cousins, man, he's a history major. Yeah, he told me and a couple of my brothers and the rest of my family, we all on this thread, he was just saying, as he studied history, he said it really not amuse him, it's just how every culture, like every race that was up under abundance of another race, it always took them 400 years.
It always took 400 years to get about it.
Right.
400 years. Why is it 400 years?
Why is it four?
It's crazy, bro.
It's just
From
four.
Israelites
Yeah.
to the Egyptian shit to the black people in
It's
just
like right now
general.
we in the 401 year.
Man, we
That's
401.
it, bro. That shit is
we
crazy.
haven't
It's
exceeded
mind-boggling.
this shit.
Yeah.
It's
At this
mind-boggling.
point. We haven't exceeded that shit
Now
though.
we're in the same place that ancestrally we should have never been. But history,
Repeats itself.
that's it. That's it every fucking time. And it's crazy because I ain't have to finish that shit off.
You already
know what I'm
the
saying?
one. History repeats itself. History
And
repeats itself, people.
Like every great country fall. If you notice, like in the last
Twice
10,
over.
You remember in the last 10, 15 years, all the stuff that we was normal seeing on news is happening in other countries actually happening in this country.
Like what?
The rioting.
From
Riding.
You know, the
to
rioting.
Italy to
all the protests
going on
and then
now.
it's being brutal. You can't
Right.
be not cats are walking up to cops now. It's gonna get worse walking up to cats shooting them, cops shooting them.
Yeah.
it's crazy.
You know, it's not for like the dude whoever walked up to them cops in California.
In California and shot them in
them.
them. Still ain't caught them. Still ain't caught them.
It's crazy
Come on, man.
because now that shit is put out in the forefront, they're still not gonna be looking at the possibilities of something. It's gonna still be all right. Black on black crime. Anything that you could call out.
If you look
I dig that.
If you look at 10, 15 years ago, why they was, and this is a crazy thing. If you look at what's going on right now,
Right.
you go to all the major cities
Right.
that had big gun violence and stuff like that.
Right.
They was having that. Oh, you turn the gun in, you can get the.
You can get a sweet deal. That was in L.A.
Doctor.
That was Chicago, all that shit. Turn the gun in and get
all
that.
of them.
But the thing of it is, they knew a time like this was gonna come. The more guns that's out on the streets, the more weaponry that these people have to fight against.
Against everything that we got set up.
You know, you always gonna have some cats.
You gonna have them rebellious shit.
That's gonna come over.
Yeah.
Factuals.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna have some stuff, but it's just certain stuff that's just going on in the world right now. You just have to look at it. And like right now, you know, it's you know, and it's in that book about that. You know, we're in them times, and it's gonna get worse before it get better.
My whole thing is I don't want my people to be dumbfounded in the whole resolution of everything that's going on right now.
So man,
So
era,
what are we
but
doing?
You have to realize this: that the era that we in right now, excuse me, but the era we in right now, you got to realize between 20, I say 20, just matter of fact, 20 and 30, between 20-year-olds and 35-year-olds.
Right.
Okay.
Their parents was
Them niggas.
grew up in that crack.
Grew up in that shit. They grew up in that shit. They 2009 to 2000 babies, man.
Either their parents was, either their mama was hooked on drugs,
Right.
Because she was selling drugs,
Right.
9 times out of 10, their dad was hooked on drugs, or
Drugs or dealing drugs. Yeah, either way.
They went to jail. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, either way.
And a lot of them now, since Barack Obama have helped a lot of these cats come home, they all coming home right now. The ones that were just out there in the streets.
Right.
To do
Ain't got nothing to do with that. Nothing to do
Times
with
have
that.
changed. When they went in, it was no cell phone.
Yeah.
One of that.
We had
home,
beepers.
Shit. You know, they went in, there was no cell phone.
Now
The technology was no.
I can Snapchat a motherfucker and it disappear
and look at it
today.
In jail?
You can pick up the phone and talk to a nigga and look at a nigga
And
and talk
it's
to
gone.
a nigga.
It's gone. 15 minutes after I say something, it's gone.
Yeah.
It's gone.
That's
You never
Snapchat
have to
shit.
worry about
That's
it.
the Snapchat shit, man.
Facts.